Good afternoon, everyone. It's Stretford Pro. So you're doing it. Welcome to another episode of Chatterbox. Hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Saturday. So good to have you on board today, of course, guys. On this day where Pep Guardiola is struggling again, isn't he? Struggling again. What's going on? When is it going to come to the time where we're going to start questioning Pep Guardiola's position at Manchester City? When are the media going to start calling for his job? I'm waiting to see, because I know that if this was Manchester United, there would be a barrage of pressure on Pep Guardiola. But at the moment, it seems like they're like content with, oh, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. So much is going on around Manchester City, and they just seem intent on brushing it straight under the carpet. You know what I mean? If this was Man United, as I said earlier, Man United would be playing at Kenilworth Road right now if we had the same problems that Manchester City had in regards to the FA, FIFA, UEFA, whoever it is who's involved. You know what? At the end of the day, Man City are on destruction. They got a ship on their logo that is well and truly sinking, guys. They are a sinking ship, and Manchester City are out of here, guys. Now, please, guys, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe to it, and please don't forget to smash a like on the video. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. We're well on our road to 6,000 subscribers. Thank you, every single person. Now, let's get straight into it. Manchester United, of course, have got their scouting gear on. And not only have they got their scouting gear on, they've got their scouting gear on in South America. It's something that we haven't done in the past, but Jason Wilcox and co, I mean, obviously, it's mainly Jason Wilcox, have a connect in South America. Now we're starting to get players linked with our club that we haven't heard of. Players from the likes of Paraguay, from the likes of Ecuador. And I'm all here for it, because at the end of the day, you can find talent around the world. It doesn't have to be expensive talent. It could be a hidden gem out there that Man United could snap up, and in a couple of years' time, could be worth 100 to 200 million pounds. And that is how other teams in Europe do it. It's about time that we started doing that, and Manchester United are doing that, and not least by the linking of Kendry Paes. Kendry Paes is an Ecuadorian international who plays an attacking midfielder. He is 17 years old, guys. He's a goal scorer already, guys. When you look at him already, he's already scoring goals, already scored 15 goals this season. Can play attacking midfielder, can play central midfielder, can play right midfielder. My goodness me, is an absolute baller at the end of the day. Only 12 million euros market value, guys. 12 million euros market value. What a signing he would be. He's got 17 caps for Ecuador, guys. 2 goals at 17 years old. So he is on high alert. He's alerting the scouts of Man United, basically. You know what? And this isn't the only player that Man United are going after from South America. I'm going to keep getting these names, and I'm going to keep throwing them at you, and they're going to be like, what? Where did I get that one? What did you talk about, Willis? Where did you get that name from? Tell you what, guys, I'm more than a pretty face. You know what? I do get the news and stuff like that. But Kendry Paes is said to be gaining the interest of Ineos. Ineos want to build a new team, a team of young players, build their own £100 million players. It's exactly what Jim Ratcliffe said. And Kendry Paes represents that, just that, guys. So, look, Man United will have a block of players from each category. Who they want: left back, right midfield, midfield, central, attacking midfielder, 16 to 18 years old, 20 to 24 years old. It'll be like that. And they have all these players down on their list. Let's check out Kendry Paes. Let's look at Kendry Paes. Who is Kendry Paes at the end of the day? What does he do? Where does he play? Why are we going after Kendry Paes? Of course, he plays for a club called Independiente, not the Independiente from Argentina, but the Independiente from Ecuador. So from Ecuador, he plays in the number 16. They play in the top division in Ecuador. And you know what? He's 1.77 meters tall, born in 2007. Ecuadorian international, caps and goals, 17 goals, 2 caps, 17 caps, 2 goals, of course, guys. He is an absolute diamond. This season, he's had 27 matches, 7 goals, and 3 assists at 17, guys. At 17. So Kendry Paes, that's Kendrypaez, is another one on the conveyor belt and the stretty post Journalism hits again, guys. Absolutely. Big up everyone. Big up everyone who's joining me today. Of course, guys, let's have a look at your comments. Big up, Jim. How you doing, my friend? And Jim is here in the house. Hope you're doing well. Good afternoon. Get in there, lads. How are you? Cheers. They toast to the Man City getting relegated, losing 2-0 to Aston Villa. Absolutely. Look. Let me put this up, guys. Look, I got to put this up real quickly. I really do have to put this up, obviously, because you know what? It would be unfair of me not to put this up, of course, guys. It would be, wouldn't it? There we go. Look, just to keep you up to date with the scores, guys. That's all I want to do. I just want to keep you up to date with the scores. I just, you know what I mean? Because there are games going on today, and I just want to keep you up to date. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that is how it should be. I should keep you up to date with the scores because that is how Chatterbox works, guys. There you go. A nice little sky blue for Man City, if they like that, of course, guys. I love it, guys. I love it. Look, I'm just teasing, but at the end of the day, that is the score. Aston Villa 2, Manchester City 0. My goodness me, what is going on with Man City, guys? Really and truly, I'm truly worried for them. Well, not really, but you know what? I am a little bit like questioning what's going on there. You know what? Something's going to come out sooner or later. Some big breaking news is going to come out sooner or later, and they're going to say something very, very sinister, and we're going to go, what? What the hell? What's going on there? I mean, you know what? Manchester City are losing 2-0 to Aston Villa. Look, a lot of teams can lose to Aston Villa. Aston Villa are not that bad. They're not as good as they were a few months ago. But you know what? They are not that bad. In general, they're not that bad. So, you know what I would say is that, you know what? Unlucky City. We move on, of course, guys. Don't worry about it. You'll get to where you need to go. But you know what? Not before you go down to League One and League Two. And then, you know what I mean? Before that, you know, because Man City have got a lot of things going on at the football club. They've got so many problems behind the scenes that we cannot even imagine. The only thing is they got the media PR on their side, of course. They got the media PR, and that media PR spins the Manchester City Pep Guardiola narrative, you know what I mean, all the time, of course, guys, at the end of the day. But one way I would say, guys, and I've been speaking a lot about this today, right? As Manchester United fans, right? Manchester United fans, I've seen a lot of football in my life. I've been supporting United since the late 80s. I've seen some good football. I've seen some bad football. That the common demeanor is this, right? Sometimes people are disillusioned by what they see because they have a narrative of what they want to see because they don't like a certain player, they don't like a certain manager. It's just about their feelings and how they feel. And no matter if it's good football, bad football, every single thing on top of it doesn't matter because it doesn't fit their narrative. And, you know, one thing I've been saying is that Man United are where we are right now because of our past. You know what? If we end up being successful, every part of our history, everything that's been happening this last 10 years, matters. It matters because you know what? You don't know where you're going until you know where you've been. I always believe that. And that is a very, very true quote in regards to that. Now, in regards to Manchester City, all we know is that they're going down into the League One, League Two divisions, of course, guys. Now, at the end of the day, you don't know where you're going till you know where you've been. All that sinister stuff that they've been doing in the past, taking league titles off people. We all knew what happened in 2012 when Paddy Kenny even admitted he let in those goals against Man United when they won the title in 2012. Aguero, all that business, of course. Paddy Kenny already admitted that he gave away those goals. At the end of the day, do you know what I mean? So how can we take anything seriously or how can we feel any element of sympathy what's going on in Man City? But this is exactly what I've been saying. When Alex Ferguson left, from when we got David Moyes to when we got Louis van Gaal to when we got Jose Mourinho, when we got Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you know, everything matters. And if we go way back and we go to Ron Atkinson, you know what I mean? Ron Atkinson built the foundations for Alex Ferguson. No one really knows that, but he did. And Alex Ferguson took it forward, of course, and elevated us into the best team in the world. And that is exactly what Ten Hag did. He elevated us to the best team in the world. No, not the best team in the world. He elevated us and he made us into a decent outfit, coming third, winning 2 trophies. And some people, when people say that trophies don't matter, when people say to me, oh, you know, the League Cup don't matter, the FA Cup, Man United standards, that's when I don't take your opinion seriously anymore. I don't, because at the end of the day, Man United standards, Mark Robins saved Alex Ferguson for getting the sack. And he, in an FA Cup tie, guys, in an FA Cup tie against Nottingham Forest, he saved Alex Ferguson from getting the sack at the end of the day. And what we have to believe is that, you know what, just because it didn't work out, and you always have to take things into context. You always have to believe that you know what, look at everything in every angle. And if I was brought to the court of law, if I had, you know what, and I was accused of something, I would want everyone to look at every detail. I would want everyone to look at the context within things, of course, guys. But unfortunately, people don't do that. And people are not looking at the fact that, you know, regardless how bad we've been, you know what I mean? If it wasn't for this guy, we wouldn't have that guy. This wouldn't happen like that, and we wouldn't happen like that. You know what I mean? Bit like that. And that's how smart people work. That's how it works, guys. At the end of the day, you look at things from a multi-layered point of view and stuff like that, of course, guys. Absolutely. Big up, Pearl. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good evening, guys. Pep out in the morning. Pep's out in the morning. Big up, Pep is going out in the morning, guys. I got the live score though, guys. By the way, for you, just to keep up to date with the score, just in case you miss it, it's right there in front of your eyes, guys. Maybe you can't see it, guys. Maybe you can't see it. Maybe I should do it a bit bigger. Should I do it a bit bigger? There we go. You know, just in case you can't see it, guys. Just in case you can't see the scores, there is the score. Aston Villa 2, Manchester City 0. There we go. That is the score right now, of course, guys. Jim, if we win today, we look like down on City now. Who's laughing? Great times of revenge. Absolutely sweet, Jim. Absolutely sweet. Big up. See, I'm the king of banter, guys. You can't beat me, for goodness sake. Do you know what I mean? Look, Brady Bunch, the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. Big up, never compete with Sir and Pep. And Pep did it organically. Pep did it, you know what I mean, on his own. Absolutely. Big up. They can't even score so far. I mean, what's going on there, guys? You know what I mean? The best team in the world. They were quoted as being called the best team in the world. It's all about Man City, the best team in the world. Of course, absolutely. Stay humble, absolutely stay humble. Since he said that, they haven't done anything. I think he cursed himself at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Absolutely. City. There you go. That is the score, guys. In case you ain't seen it, in case you can't read the scoreline, guys, I know that for you have bad eyesight, but let me just there you go, guys. There we go. A bit bigger for you guys, just to read the score right now, because today is obviously a very important day in the calendar. It's Aston Villa against Man City. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to make sure you see the score, guys. So at the end of the day, we're going to keep you up to date, right on point, guys, to the second, until Man City lose this game, of course, guys. Absolutely. What's your thoughts on Victor link with Osimhen? Yeah, look, at the end of the day, Victor Osimhen is linked to Man United. He's been linked to Man United for a long time, Chow. I would say if we could do some kind of deal which involves Marcus Rashford, if we can do that, I'm all for it, because at the end of the day, swap Marcus Rashford for Osimhen would be great. And obviously, Victor Osimhen, would like to come to Man United. Rashford wouldn't mind linking up with his old pal, Scott McTominay at Napoli, of course, guys. So I wouldn't say no to that. At the end of the day, but Osimhen is a good player, and Osimhen is a player that interests me. He almost joined Chelsea in the summer, of course, guys, but didn't quite work out, of course, for whatever reason. Absolutely. So is our legend manager who won everything fairly. Pep used and won titles on their back. City building their team on fraud money. Absolutely. They should give us back those 2 titles. That's what they should do. They should give us back those 2 titles, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. But that is the score so far, guys. It is Manchester City 2. Aston Villa 2. Manchester City 0, I should say. Excuse me, guys. Apologies for that. And that is the score right now. So I'm keeping you bang up to date with the scores, guys. Absolutely. Bang up to date with it. Big up. Thank you so much, GK. Thank you so much. And dribbling from Southampton linked to us too. Dribbling. Yeah, dribbling. He definitely is dribbling. He is definitely a dribbler. Chow. Dribbling, yes, he has been linked to that. As first broken Stretford post many weeks ago, of course. Chow. Don't forget, it came from Stretford Post. You're going to have to keep up to date with Stretford Post, guys, because you know what? I got all these names, and then I'm linking these names. I'm splitting out these names ages ago. And then we're going like, oh, you know what? Did you know that, Sal? I said it about a month ago about that. Dribbling has been on Man United's radar for a while now. Dribbling will, but Southampton are thinking their heels firmly in the ground. They do not want to lose Dribbling, of course, guys, because he is a very, very good player. The one thing I like about Dribbling is that he's good at dribbling, and he's like your old school kind of winger kind of thing. You know what I mean? Old school kind of defender, winger, attacker. He can assist, he can cross. I like him. I think it'd be a great bit of business for Man United if they'd done that, of course. I will never judge City players until they leave Pep to the other team. I never judge City players until they leave Pep to the other team. What do you mean by that, mate? I judge City. We don't judge City. The facts are right there in our faces. We just spit the gospel and we spit the truth. That's what we do. I have no sympathy for Man City. Absolutely none. As a Man United fan, I don't care about Man City. One thing I want to do, though, is I want to keep you up to date with the score, because I feel like you deserve to be kept up to date with all the scores, guys. In particular, this game. This is a big game today. So at the end of the day, I want to keep you up to date with the scores, and that is the score. Aston Villa 2, Man City 0, in case you haven't heard of it. That's the score right now, guys. That's the score right now. We're loving it. Sal, City, I believe they cooked the books, not declaring where their money came from. Absolutely, of course they did. Of course they did, Jim. Yeah, at the end of the day, look, you know what? One thing that hurts me the most, right? I was around in 2012, right? When Man City won the league. Fair enough, they won the league. Okay. But we won the league a year after that comfortably. So fair enough. But the thing is that when that goalkeeper openly admits that he let in the goal by purpose, then I'm like, what has been done about that? I know these charges and stuff and like that. But when the goalkeeper comes out who played in that game, which lost us the title ultimately, and says that I let in the goal, so Man United didn't win the league. That is when it starts to get a little bit like, come on, man. Where is the fairness in football? Where are Foden, assistant player, if he is United media, will crush us? Absolutely. Karma is a BH. Of course, guys, Karma is a BH. I don't like that color, so I'm going to do this, guys, at the end of the day. There we go. Much better color there. Color concept matches everything, of course, guys. But that is the score so far. It is Aston Villa 2, Manchester City 0. There are updates coming from the Premier League, of course, guys. Lots of games on today, of course, in regards to the Premier League. We're looking at the games. We're looking at the scores, guys. And, look, you know what? Man United need to capitalize on ourselves, though, of course. Big up, Reds. Big up, Asif. How you doing, bro? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. Hope everything is good with you. I hope you're feeling fine. I hope you're feeling dandy this Saturday, of course, guys. It is Saturday, of course, guys. Love, absolutely, big love, absolutely. Big up Man UFC now. Look at he tweet me. See this? Watching now. Love speculating about hidden gems I've never heard before. Absolutely, big up Man UFC now. That is what it's all about on this channel, guys. I do my research. I really do my research, guys. I really do. Absolutely. City in the shit. So familiar, see feeling. So absolutely love it, Asif. You know what? We're going to get the final now on Man City. I think we gave the final now on Man City last week, didn't we? When we gave them the final now, it was the final now in the coffin for Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola was mad. He was waving at the camera and everything. He's gone absolute cuckoo. Of course, tomorrow will be a tough game. Yes, Chow. Tomorrow will be a tough game for Manchester United. Of course, Bournemouth have defeated the likes of Arsenal and Newcastle this season, so we cannot take Bournemouth lightly. There's no point us enjoying today, laughing and giggling and celebrating if we don't capitalize and win our own games. That is what we've gone wrong in the past, haven't we? Now, I tend to stay away from banter. I tend to stay away from the fact that, making fun of other teams' downfall. But you know what, Today, I don't care. I'm going to take the mick out of Man City because at the end of the day, I don't think they've won anything legitimately in their entire history. You know what I mean? Absolutely. So I do love Phil Foden. I do as well. I think I like a lot of their players. I think a lot of their players are brilliant players. I think Phil Foden's a fantastic player. I do believe that Phil Foden has stagnated a little bit recently. He's paused in regards to his development. He hasn't really developed into the player that I thought he would. Some people are calling him a system player, of course, guys. He's a good player, but you have to play him in a certain way, which could be deemed a system player, isn't it? At the end of the day, he's a talented player. I just don't think he's been used properly by Pep Guardiola, and that is a criticism to Pep Guardiola. I know people like to criticize Ten Hag, etc., etc. But when you think about Pep Guardiola, he hasn't nurtured Foden the way I thought Foden could have been nurtured. I thought he could have been looked after a lot better. I felt like he should have been a better player by now. He should have been a much better place right now, of course. Jim. Where we wish we had him. You know what? We could have him. You never know when Man City go down to League One, League Two. You never know, Jim. We might be able to do a little cheeky bid in there. You know what I mean? And get the player, of course. We might be able to do that, of course. You never know. Of course. How much Rodgers worth right now? Brendan Rodgers? Absolutely nothing, because Brendan Rodgers is an ex-Liverpool manager. I know who you mean. I know who you mean. Rogers, which Rogers you talking about, mate? Which one? There's a few. I want to get it right. There's a few Rogers out there. Of course, guys, there is a few Rogers out there. Roger, sir, absolutely, definitely. So, look, Manchester United are interested in Kendry Pays, another one. They are also interested in a number of young South American talent. Kendry Pays will be 18 very soon. Let me just get this up for you. He will be 18 very, very soon. So basically, let me look at his date of birth right here. So May the 4th, he'll be 18. So by the start of next season, he'll be able to sign for Manchester United. Obviously, certain players like Diego Leon could not come to Man United because of their age. They're 17. You can't go to an English football club if you're 17. You're going to have to be 18 at least. So Kendry Pays is 17. He will arrive at Manchester United when he's 18 years old next season. Of course, guys, next season. Of course. Jim, do you think Foden will come to United, Sal? I mean, I think anything is possible in football. I don't think there's any loyalty in football anymore. I really don't. Man City have scored a goal. Man City have scored a goal, guys. They have scored one goal. They have got one back. Crying out loud. Don't do this to me, you lot. Don't do this to me for crying out loud. They have got a goal back. They have got a goal back, guys. Absolutely. But you know what, guys? What I would say is this. What I would say is that there's no loyalty in football, and there is a possibility that he might come to Man United. There is a possibility. The possibility that it happens, you know what? I don't know, but there is a chance. You know what I mean? You're telling me there's a chance, as Jim Carrey said. You're telling me there's a chance. There is a chance, of course, absolutely. Villa players, Morgan Rogers. Oh, yes, Morgan Rogers. He will obviously fetch a lot of money, mate. Morgan Rogers, of course, guys, at these Premier League teams, they will be worth more than anything. Obviously, Rogers is English, isn't it? So at the end of the day, he's got 17 appearances this season, 5 goals. He has, only 22 years old. So, his market value is 40 million euros, guys. So when you're looking at his market value, it is a lot because that will be the starting value. That will be the start. Basically, it will go up to 50, 60. So should Man United be spending 50, 60 million on this player? Now, look, at the end of the day, he's an attacking midfielder. He's got 3 assists this season. Rogers is a good player. He's a good player. And don't be surprised if he isn't already captured the interest of Ineos, Chow. Don't be surprised if that happens at the end of the day. Don't be surprised, of course. At the end of the day, come on, guys, let's get there and hit the lights, guys. It's free. Thank you so much. There are algorithm problems with YouTube today, so don't be surprised if the lights come late. But thank you, everyone who's smashing like anyway. Thank you very much, guys. Absolutely. There are 2-1. Don't worry, Sal, the joy is not happening. I hope so, mate, because I'm live. It's over. Man City have lost the game by 2-1. Aston Villa 2, Manchester City 1. What can we say about that, guys? What is that all we're going to say? What can we do, guys? God, blimey, that's so sad. Isn't that sad? Big up everyone, guys. Big up everyone. You know what? You got to, haven't you? You got to laugh. You got to laugh something. Pep Fraud has lost. His downfall is on the rise. People compared him to Sir Alex Ferguson. Disgraceful. Era's come to an end, and Sir Alex Ferguson is immortal. Absolutely, because Sir Alex Ferguson built teams based organically. He won a treble with a youth team. He brought youth players through. You know what I mean? He done it himself. He spent money he made. He spent money he made, not money he was given, money he was made. He didn't have oil money. He had money through his achievements. And that's the difference between Man United and Manchester City. Alex Ferguson is the GOAT, guys. There's no one going above Alex Ferguson. Alex Ferguson will never be beaten. He will rise to the top, Alex Ferguson. He's a legend, guys. Absolutely. Big up, Danny B. How you doing, pal? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. All good in the house. All good in the hood. Man City have lost by 2-1, guys. So, you know what? We're a little bit giddy about that. We're buzzing about that, to be honest with you. We're a little bit giddy. We're not overexcited. You know what I mean? It's not like we were showing this, the result on the screen all day long. You know what I mean? Absolutely. We love it. Absolutely. We love it. Bring up Sal, bring out the tissues. Pep stressed out. You know what? I'm feeling so sad. I think I might do a GoFundMe page for Man City, because you know what? The amount of tissues that have been going to be going down to the Etihad right now, or the Etihad, hopefully there's someone there to pick them up, because you know what? No one's at home. No one ever is at home at the Etihad. There's no one there. No one's there, guys. You knock on the door. No one's there. No one's there. No one. You knock on the door. You're about to deliver these 1,000 tissues, and no one's there. What are we gonna do? You know what I mean? The Man City. Where do we deliver these tissues? You know what I mean? Big up. Etihad. Love that Man City result. Absolutely love it. Absolutely. It's a great start to the weekend, Jim. We're here for the weekend. We're loving the weekend right now. It's a great start. We're buzzing, guys. We're bubbly. We're popping bottles. No, we're not quite popping bottles, but we are buzzing, guys, at the end of the day. You know what? It's a good start, isn't it? It really is a good start at the end of the day, of course. Of course, we got other games coming up today. Of course, guys, there are a number of games in the Premier League today. Obviously, Man City have lost the first game. I don't know how that means to Man United, really. Man United, in regards to the league table and stuff like that. If we look at the league table right now, I'm gonna get the league table up for y'all. I'm gonna get it up for you. If we get the league table up, 1 second. Let me just get this back, and then I'm gonna get the league table up for you. The standings right now. Let's have a look. So we're going to have a look at this now. I'm going to bring this right into the stream. There we go. So let's share that. Share the screen. And let's do There we go. So here we are, guys. Here we are. This is the Premier League table at the moment. So Manchester United, of course, if we look at the Premier League table right now, Manchester United, we are not even, I can't even see us at the moment. My goodness me. It is absolutely embarrassing, guys, that you know what, I can't see, man. Let me scroll down a little bit. Let me just scroll down a little bit so you can see us. It's at the end of the day. Because that is a little bit embarrassing right there, of course. Let me just scroll down a little. There we go. You can see us now, of course. Guys, you can see us now. Man United are in 13th place. 13th place. So if Man United win tomorrow, we will have 25 points. That could move us quite possibly, up until 8th. Obviously, the teams have to play today. We will be on joint points with, it could be joint 7th, guys. We could be joint 7th. We could be joint 6th. Joint 6th, if things go our way, if things work out the way we hope they work out. Man United could be joint 6th. We will have the same amount of points as the great Manchester City, of course, guys. So at the end of the day, lots to be giddy about, guys. Lots to be giddy about, of course, guys. Absolutely. You know what I mean? But we're not going to get overconfident. We got to obviously fix ourselves, get our own house in order, make our own bed and all that, and then we will be okay. But you know what? We're moving up that league. That is a great thing about it. Man United are moving up the league, and you know what? Things are there to be positive. You know, at the end of the day, we have to be positive in regards to Man United, and we have to win tomorrow, because there's no point us talking like this if we're not going to go out tomorrow and win the game, of course. Actually, noisy neighbours will be dummy neighbours from now. Absolutely. They'll be knocking on the door. Can I borrow some tissues? Because Pep Guardiola is crying again. Can I borrow some tissues? That's what they're going to be doing, of course, guys. Absolutely. Sal, their fans will become Liverpool fans or Real Madrid. That's what their fake City and bandwagon fans. Absolutely. They're going to go back to supporting Chelsea, ain't they? That's what they're going to be doing at the end of the day, supporting Chelsea, because that's who they supported before. You know what? I challenged these Man City fans. I challenged them loads of times. I said, you're a Man City fan, right? Okay, I want you to post a picture of you in a Man City shirt prior to 2008. Goodness me. I want to see that brother on your shirt. Do you remember Man City when they used to have brother on the shirt in them days? I want to see that. I want to see that shirt with the brother written across it, of course, guys. That's what I want to see. Absolutely. Danny B, who will be linked with Sal? Who we linked with Sal? We are linked with Kenji Pays from Uruguay. 17-year-old attacking midfielder, of course, guys. Absolute baller, my friend. He is. And Kenji Pays has already had 17 caps for Ecuador at 17 years old. Already scoring a number of goals for Ecuador as well. 3 goals for Ecuador. He's got 27 appearances this season, 7 goals for his club, Independiente de Valle in Ecuador. And they have 27 matches, 7 goals and 3 assists. So you know what? One to look forward to. The guy's 17. He looks about 25. He's another monster that Man United are after. Of course, guys. Can't be giddy, Sal. We have to take the maximum points against Bournemouth. And then absolutely, there's no point us being happy if we're going to lose to Bournemouth or draw against Bournemouth. Man United need to look after their own house, but we can laugh today. We can laugh today because life is about the joy, isn't it? And life's about the joy. We don't want to be miserable, of course, guys. We have to smile whilst we still have teeth. That's what we have to do. We have to smile whilst we still have teeth, of course, guys. Absolutely. Thought Chelsea signed him. Who's that? No. You're thinking of another player, my son. You're thinking of another player, my son. Absolutely. Absolutely, my son. You're thinking of another player. Man United want to hijack the deal. Man United want to hijack the deal, Danny B. They want to hijack the deal for Kendry Pace. So Man United are interested in him, and Man United want to bring him and hijack the deal from there. They feel like that they can hijack that deal. Big up, everyone. I think we should target African talents in the French league. I've also watched PSG versus Monaco, and the Monaco team has a lot of good, cheap players. I think so too, mate. I think so too. At the end of the day, in regards to whatever happens, guys, what we have to do is say this, right? Man United this summer will be, of course, there'll be a lot of interest around Man United this summer, guys. A lot of interest. There'll be a lot of players out there that Man United could be interested in, of course, guys. But Chelsea, in regards to Pace, Chelsea, this is how it gets interesting, guys. Kendry Pace looks like he could go to Chelsea. Man United could still hijack that deal. Nothing has been signed, sealed, and delivered, of course, guys. So Man United could still come in with a deal for Kendry Pace. This is the rumours, guys, at the end of the day. Big up. Sal, got to go. Have a deadline delivery, but see you tomorrow, mate. Hope you're doing well. Big up yourself, of course. Big up Muna, big up everyone, of course, guys. Big up everyone. Liza, what's that? This Lies around me. Big up, brother. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you, of course. Good to see you. It's not signed, still delivered yet, Danny B. This is the rumours that it's not signed, still delivered yet. But he looks likely could go to Chelsea, but Man United are trying to hijack that deal right now. But obviously, Chelsea were in advance talk for Kendry to come in July 2025, but nothing has been signed yet. Exactly. Chelsea be banned from transfer. We get him. Danny B, this is exactly what it is. At the moment, we have to look at it for Chelsea being banned, of course, from transfers and stuff like that. And Man United could still get him. This is the rumours, guys. At the end of the day, don't shoot the messenger. But Jason Wilcox is trying to negotiate a deal. Chelsea might withdraw from the deal. Obviously, Chelsea have a number of problems with FFP, so it might be an issue going forward, guys. At the end of the day. But it's been brilliant, guys. At the end of the day, don't expect a number of players to be coming to Man United. There will be a number of players coming to Man United next summer. I'm not sure about January. I don't think anyone's going to come in January. Maybe one player, if we're lucky, could come to January, and that is one thing about it. January, it's that William. They got 2 last year, right? Yeah. Excellent talent. Chelsea have a great conveyor belt of young talent that they scout very, very well, guys. And one thing we have to look at is the way Chelsea model works. I know we don't like looking at other teams, but Chelsea's model is brilliant. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. Now, what happened with, obviously, Mikel? Do you remember Mikel, who signed for Man United and ended up signing for Chelsea? This could quite possibly happen with a number of players that they're going to sign because basically they are in the crap in regards to FFP. They are going to withdraw from another of deals going out there and stuff like that. So that is going to be very, very interesting, guys, going forward. Sal, you are Man City fans, but not no Joe Hart and Sean Wright-Phillips. Absolutely, mate. Sean Gota, King Clancy. You know what I mean? Uwe Rosler. All these players, of course, guys. Let's not forget. Do you think we will go and do DOF director? I don't think so, Chow. I think Man United are through with that. I think they're happy with what they got at the moment. I do believe that they're happy with the DOF and stuff that they have at the moment. I don't think they're going to go after anyone else at the moment, guys. Absolutely. We should get Franco Mastratuano, Sal. Check him out on River Plate. He's going to Chelsea, isn't he, as well? At the end of the day, he's going to Chelsea. So Mastratuano, I know about him. I've already reported on him, mate. Months ago. Check out my streams. I've already reported on Mastratuano. in the summer, Danny B. In the summer, Danny B. So, yeah, Man United were linked with Mastantuono, of course, guys. But he is a fantastic player, plays for River Plate, of course, guys. As I mentioned in the summer, you know what, I would like a player like that, Man United. I'm very interested in players like that, of course. Absolutely. Man United are monitoring them, though. Man United do have links to Mastantuono. He's wanted by Chelsea as well, guys. But Man United are set to abandon plans to sign him. They were going to sign him in January, but Ruben Amorim is not convinced on Mastantuono. Ruben Amorim is not convinced on Mastantuono, and they believe that he's not quite ready yet to go back, but to pay the £38 million release clause there. So he is a wonder kid. I don't know about that, about him not being ready. He's got 33 matches for River Plate this season, 1 goal, 3 assists, of course, from defense. So, you know what? Good player. Good player, of course. Danny B, he's still available. Yes, he is still available. Chelsea are also after him, but Ruben Amorim is not a fan. Apparently. This is how it goes. Ruben Amorim is not a fan of Mastantuono. He doesn't firmly believe that he's ready for Man United. So, but you know what? You never know what's going to happen in the future. I like him as a player. I think he's good. I think he's brilliant. I've been speaking about Mastantuono in the summer. I made a whole show based on Mastantuono, of course. Naipan is a good buy, but he a baller. So absolute Danny B. Naipan, look, Naipan Rosenborg player, of course, been speaking about him a lot recently. Naipan will be a fabulous signing for Man United. He is an absolute generational talent, and I think if he came to Man United, that would be brilliant. Look, there's going to be a lot of names out there, loads of names that are on Man United's list of transfers that they want. Of course, there's going to be a lot of players out there, of course, guys, absolutely. But you know what? We have to, you know, one thing I like about what's going on right now in regards to the players that we're linked with is that they're the players that, you know, not many people know who they are. Not many people have researched who they are. But one thing they are doing is that, you know what, they're going to become stars. They're going to become £100 million players. That is what we want, of course. Shocking on some city cigars, smoking on some of my eyesight. Oops, I shouldn't have said that. Absolutely. Big up, my friend. Big up, Kenny. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Hope you're good, my friend. Hope you're good. Sal, I just requested to join your group. Just waiting on you to set. Let me just do that for you, brother. 1 second. 1 second, mate. Matey. Let me have a look at this. I think I did you, didn't I? I did you already, mate. I accepted already, mate. I did. Chow, you're already in the group, bruv. Chow, you're already in the group, bruv, mate. You're already in the group. City lost the game. Absolutely game of TV. They lost the game. It's not that. Look, you know what? They lost. And City are in a bit of a pickle at the moment. There's a lot of problems going on at Man City at the moment. You know what? Out there is it's a lot of problems, isn't it? VTech having a great season in Australia, which is cool. We call him. Yeah. Not only VTech, but you know what? I think we should activate that buyback clause for Kova. What do you think about that? And we have VTech and Kova in the Man United team as a goalkeeper backup. Imagine that. Naipan is good for the both feet. Absolutely. He's a brilliant player. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. Sal, how many players do you think we will get in January? Traditionally, we don't have do business the window. Maximum 1, Jim. If we do get anyone, Jim, it'd be 1 player, no one else, because Man United are not going to be spending money in January much. If we do get one, don't be surprised if Man United get a loan with an obligation to buy it. Don't be surprised if some players leave the football club as well, of course. City 1-0 without Oilman. Absolutely, Chow. Absolutely, my friend. VTech better, of course. Naipan is a midfield Berbatov. He floats like a Dracula. Absolutely. He's brilliant, mate. He's brilliant. I mean, I've been speaking about him a lot. I've been speaking about him for a long time, about Naipan. And you know what? He's an absolute one of the... We cannot miss out on Naipan. We missed out on Haaland. We cannot miss out on Naipan. He's brilliant. And I can't wait. Big up this channel, Glogo Mania. Big up Abdullah. Thank you so much for joining me today, my friends. Absolutely. You absolute legends, guys. You absolute diamonds you are. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. Of course, guys, look, Kendry Pays, who is linked with Chelsea, who was known to be going to Chelsea in July 2025. Man United could hijack that deal as Chelsea may pull out of the deal. Chelsea have financial problems. This is the rumours that they may pull out of all deals to sign players until the FFP have been cleared, guys. So that is alerted Man United in regards to players like Kendry, Paynes, of course. And you know what? Man United are still interested in a number of South American players out there. Of course, guys. Big up Danny B. Big up Danny B. We hope so, my friend. Listen, all we can do is pray, of course, guys. All we can do is pray. And we hope it will be there one day, of course, guys. Absolutely. That is what it's all about, guys. That's what it's all about. It's about keeping positive, of course, guys, about the future. Because there's a lot of positive things in regards to Man United about the future. You know what I mean? There are a lot of positive things. And we have to act positive. And we have to act a little bit excited and giddy about it, of course, guys, don't we? At the end of the day, guys, at the end of the day. Guys, it will be an early show today. I will be closing up pretty early today, but I want to thank everyone who keeps supporting the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and if you're new, and don't forget to smash a like, of course, guys. Big up Sal Warner and View, Danny B, big up Liza around me, everyone, all the legends in the house today, of course, guys. Really good to see you. Now, Manchester United are interested in a number of targets, and I can't wait to next season because I believe next season will be our season, and Man United could challenge next season, guys. Fingers crossed we might be there, guys, because at the end of the day, the way Man City are looking, the way that the other teams are looking right now, they're not looking totally impressive, are they? I think it could happen, guys. I really do think that something special is happening. It's brewing at Manchester United, of course, guys. But you know what? What we have to do is keep our feet on the ground, and we have to win our game tomorrow. It's very important that Man United win their game tomorrow. That's more important than anything else, because there's no point in us being giddy, being excited if we go and draw against Bournemouth or go and lose against Bournemouth. We have to win that game tomorrow. I think we will, guys. I've got a scoreline for you guys coming up very, very soon, of course. A scoreline coming up. So, you know what? All we can do is, of course, pray that obviously Man United win that game tomorrow. We hope they do, of course, guys. Guys, listen, thank you, everyone who's joined me today, of course, guys. But it's not over yet. Guys, I want to give you my team for tomorrow, guys. Absolutely. It is obviously the preview, of course, guys. The preview, of course, of that. Let me have a look at this real quickly. Let's have a look. Let me just put this up. This is my team for tomorrow, guys. There we go. I haven't got my team up yet. Let me just get this up. 1 second. Yeah, I'll do the preview tomorrow, guys. I'll do the preview tomorrow. I'm going to do the preview tomorrow for Bournemouth against Man United, of course, guys. Don't miss it. Please don't miss it. It's going to be a big one, guys. Don't forget, I'm live, of course, tomorrow afternoon. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. I'm back again tomorrow morning for Breaking Dawn. Have a great time. Enjoy yourself. And remember, keep it red, yeah? Keep it red. Take it easy. I'm Sal Warner. Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please. It means a lot to the channel. It means a lot. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great evening. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.